Hello and welcome to Football Tactics and Glory, episode 14 of my Weymouth career mode here in season 5. Today we're listening to Kevin Wilson, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video and enjoy the music.
She said thank you for the brand new super duper dildo. You say that it's the biggest one I had, but I'm PMT, and if that's meant for me, then there's been a change of plan. So bend over and take it like a man. She said bend over and take it like a man. Let's share the pleasure, darling. Let me show how much I care. So spread those hairy butt cheeks in the air and bend over and take it like a man. She said gonna thank you with the brand new super duper dildo. With you tied spread eagle face down on the bed. And I've bolted it onto the Black & Decker, so lift your ass up in the air and bend over and take it like a man. She said bend over and take it like a man. Let's share the pleasure, darling. Let me show how much I care. So spread those hairy butt cheeks in the air and bend over and take it like a man. She said so thank you for the brand new super duper dildo. As she dumped it in the jar beside the bed. Was that KY gel or chili sauce? I could not give a damn. Just bend over and take it like a man. She said bend over and take it like a man. Let's share the pleasure, darling. Let me show how much I care. So spread those hairy butt cheeks in the air and bend over and take it like a man. Just bend over and take it like a man. How lucky can a young bloke get? At least that's what I thought at the time. I'd only just turned 18. She was 39. But if that's the stuff that dreams are made of, be careful what you wish for, son. What seems like a dream's a fucking nightmare now. Shoulda never fucked me girlfriend's mum. I called around to the house, but me girlfriend was out when a yummy mummy answered the door. She was on me like a cougar, ripping me gear off. We were fucking before we hit the floor. She was clawing and biting, was a fucking a fighting, but the more I fought, the hotter she got. And the tricks that she taught this kid about rooting, and the tricks that she taught to me cock. Oh, she was going off like a frog in a sock, screaming, fuck me hardy, you cunt. And the things that cougar taught me spoiled me, cause now I can't come unless there's a thumb in me bum. Now I can't come unless there's a thumb in me bum. She was licking my dick like it was gonna come money. She was kinky, depraved, and then some. And as I approached the vinegar stroke, I felt a fingernail circling me bum. At first I just froze and me fucking eyes bulged and me freckle blurted, "What's going on?" And I knew for that moment life would never be normal, 'cause now I can't come unless there's a thumb in me bum. Oh, she was going off like a frog in his socks, screaming, "Fuck me hardy, you cunt!" And the things that that cougar taught me spoilt me, 'cause now I can't come unless there's a thumb in me bum. Oh, now I can't come unless there's a thumb in me bum. She showed me whips and chains and ropes and restraints. She gave me golden showers as well. Oral and anal, you fucking name it. She was lonely, I could just tell. She taught me Kama Sutra cover to cover and the things that she done with her tongue. She taught me shit I didn't really want to know, 'cause now I can't come unless there's a thumb in me bum. Oh, she was going off like a frog in his socks, screaming, "Fuck me hardy, you cunt!" And the things that that cougar taught me spoilt me, 'cause now I can't come unless there's a thumb in me bum. Now I can't come unless there's a thumb in me bum. Oh, she was going off like a frog in a sock, screaming, "Fuck me hardy, you cunt!" And the things that that cougar taught me spoilt me, 'cause now I can't come unless there's a thumb in me bum. Oh, now I can't come, there's a thumb in me bum. Now I can't come, there's a thumb in me bum. Gotta get a job, get a real good job, gotta get an apprenticeship, son. That's what me old man told me, he said you'll thank me when you're done. Yeah, it's alright for him, the lazy old prick, he's never had a job in his life. And he's never been a fucking apprentice, and he don't know what it's like when they pull me pants down round me ankles, shave me pubic hair, grease me balls with old sump oil and chain me to a chair. Hoist me up on the workshop roof, then turn the fire hose on. He's only the apprentice and we're only having fun. See? Only the apprentice and we're only having fun. Then it's off to the store with an order form for a bucket of welding sparks, and a left-handed hammer and a corkscrew spanner and a sheet of broken glass, and a can of striped paint to paint the skyhook to hang me push bike on. He's only the apprentice and we're only having fun. Then it's off to the office in me underpants for a dip in the typing pool, and see if they've got some plastic wrap for a female fattening tool, or a beef curtain burger with cheese and sauce and a randy tart for lunch. He's only the apprentice and we're only having fun. That's why they pull me pants down round me ankles, shave me pubic hair, grease me balls with old sump oil and chain me to a chair. Hoist me up on the workshop roof, then turn the fire hose on. He's only the apprentice and we're only having fun. What is he? He's only the apprentice and we're only having fun. Someone shit me sandwich box, pissed in me thermos flask, singed me eyebrows off with an oxy torch, stuck an air hose up me arse, flushed me head down the dunny when they wanted, pierced me ear with a rivet gun. He's only the apprentice and we're only having fun. Yeah, I'm only the apprentice, so I'll put up with all this shit, and I'll get through this apprenticeship if these arseholes let me live. And I can hardly wait for the day till I'm a tradesman too. And I'll get me a fucking apprentice, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull his pants down round his ankles, shave his pubic hair, grease his balls with old sump oil and chain him to a chair. Hoist him up on the workshop roof, then turn the fire hose on. He's only the apprentice and we're only having fun. What is he? He's only the apprentice and we're only having fun. Big finish! He's only the apprentice. dragging on. He was getting really bored, and his mum had started popping pills. She was climbing up the wall. So when he asked her could he go across the building side of the place, she just gave a pill. So he chucked his little in his billy cart and left, while his mum knocked up a cuppa laced with Valium and X. She needed all the help she could to cope with holidays. And powders weren't enough when he got back from play and said, "I want to be a fucking builder when I grow up. Hey, Mum, I build fucking houses everywhere. Millions of the cunts. You're a chip. Mum, I don't give a fuck. I just want to be a fucking builder when I grow up." It seemed the sawn-off shit had listened to the builders while they worked. And he'd remembered everything, word for fucking word. And his shell-shocked mum just sat there as he went on to explain how some wanker lost the fucking plans, then found the cunts again. And how some dickhead missed the fucking nail and hit his fucking thumb. And how they shaved the Mickey whisker off the door to close the cunt. And his voice was so excited, best fun he'd ever had. And can I go back tomorrow, Mum? Can't wait till I tell Dad how I want to be a fucking builder when I grow up. And build fucking houses everywhere, millions of the cunts. A bricky or a chippy, really, I don't give a fuck. I just want to be a fucking builder when I grow up. His mum was scoffing scotch and Serapax and propped against the fridge, and when his dad got home she dribbled, "Tell your father what you said." So the young bloke give his dad a serve, didn't even stop for breath. Fuck the weather, fuck the foreman, hey Dad, up the BLF. His old man turned fucking purple and his whole body started to twitch, until finally he exploded, "Go and switch!" The bloke shook his head and said, "No, knocked off. Anyhow, you can go and get rooted, because that's a fucking electrician's job. Fucking wanker, because I want to be a fucking builder when I grow up." And there were fucking houses everywhere, millions of the cunts. A bricky or a chippy, not a sparkly, go get fucked. I just want to be a fucking builder when I grow up. Yeah, I want to be a fucking builder when I grow up. And there were fucking houses everywhere, millions of the cunts. A bricky or a chippy, you cranky bastard, go get fucked. I just want to be a fucking builder when I grow up. Yeah, I want to be a fucking builder when I grow up, Dad. To build fucking houses everywhere, millions of the cunts. A bricky or a chippy, you're not me foreman, go get fucked. First time he'd ever had shoes on. Very first day at school. And the sweet young teacher straight from college, her first day there too. His mum and Miss Brown chatted about living out there in the scrub and how he'd grown up with the shearers and how he'd done it pretty rough. But he could cull and crutch and dip and dag, though he was only 6. But I think it's best to warn you, she said. He swears a little bit. I'll keep me eye on him, Miss Brown promised. He can be my helping hand. And I'm sure we'll be the best of friends, now won't we, little man? He didn't even raise his eyes. He just bit his bottom lip and shuffled sand with his new shoes and said, "I don't give a shit." Now, she said, "if you don't swear, I'll let you ring the bell." He said, "You're supposed to be the fucking gun. Go ring the cunt yourself and tell me what time's fucking smoko. What time do we knock off? And I'm busting for a fucking shit, so where's the thunderbox? And do we get our daily rolly weed and 6 cold cans of piss? And can any bastard tell me, whose fucking show is this?" But that didn't seem to faze her. She just knelt down next to him and sweetly smiled and softly whispered, "We'd better start again, because you must learn not to swear like that, because it's against the rules." He said, "Well, stick your rules and stick your shoes and stick your fucking school." But she just grit her teeth and forced a smile and didn't let it show. She just said, "Let's both go on the veranda and we'll have another go. Now, if you stand here beside me, you can help me call the children up." He said, "You don't need me to help you. What you need's a fucking mutt." But again it just bounced off her and she let his comment pass. Had it been me, I would have kicked that midget mongrel up the arse. But she said, now listen carefully, boys and girls, and please don't make a sound. You fucking tell them, lady. Can't you bastards get around and find out what time's fucking smoke out? What time do we knock off? And if you're busting for a fucking shit, where to find the thunderbox? And do we get our daily rolly weed and 6 tall cans of piss? And can any bastard tell me whose fucking show is this? The kid had turned that school right on its ear, and come recess time, 2 teachers had fucking heart attacks and another 6 resigned. But through the barrage and the bedlam, Miss Brown just kept it cool and just ignored that little arsehole that was trying to wreck the school. The head said, just hide here in the staff room until things settle down. It's really quite a lovely school. You get to like it here, Miss Brown. But back outside there in the schoolyard, things were getting pretty hot. The little cunt had formed a union and signed all the other mongrels up. Because he'd learned proper from the shearers and remembered what they'd taught. He promised 1 day on and 3 days off, and if it rained, don't come at all. But meanwhile, back there in the building, the staff were shitting broken glass. As the little sawn-off savages started chanting their demands, they said, oi, what time's fucking smoke out? What time do we knock off? And if we're busting for a fucking shit, where's the thunderbox? And do we get our daily rolly weed and 6 cold cans of piss? And can any bastard tell us whose fucking show is this? The shit-scared head just shook and trembled as he sobbed, stick staff, as one by one those left behind up and bolted for their cars. And they knew the head had ours, and his spring had finally sprung, pissed and shit his dacks and started screaming for his mum. Then Miss Brown volunteered and said, I know I'm only new, but I spent my life around shearing sheds. I'll see what I can do, because my brothers are all shearers, and I was once their roustabout. So I'll go out there if you like and try and sort the problem out. She ducked and weaved and sidestepped as she walked across the yard and straight up to the little cunt, drinking rum and playing cards. And when she decked him with a 4x2, the whole school stopped and gawked, and she said, listen here, you little cunt, we need to fucking talk, because there ain't no fucking smoke out. I'll say when we knock off, and I'll tell you when to fucking shit too, because I'm the fucking boss. And forget your fucking rolly weeds, you'll get fuck all here for free. And if you want to know who runs this show, oh, fucking me! Oh, can't get around, you little cunt! Get in line! Square inside, go on! Get around! You sit right up the fucking front, right? Keep my fucking eye on you! Oh, Jesus! Oh, you fucking homo! Oh, this is not too bad. I can see right up her dress from here. Oh, there's a bear in there. And a chair as well. And a horse and cart. And the Leyland brothers. Open wide. Come inside. It was the oil from his old man's dipstick, the sparkle on his chrome, the reason why that tough old trucker always turned his rig for home. This bloke could change a tyre between his teeth, balance 10 wheel nuts on his dick, but at the risk of being called a big sissy, named his truck after his kid. That kid idolised his dad as well, he loved that giant to bits. In spite of the fact he'd backed his Mac and splat the cat that he got for Christmas. But his kid's little mate was sleeping over tonight. His dad's a truckie too. And the prayer they said beside their bed would tear the heart right out of you. When he said, I want a big wig like Daddy's got. I want a big wig like him. So dear sweet baby Jesus, when I'm grown up and I'm big, I want to burn rubber like mine. Red wig like his. Jesus, over and out. See ya, the trucky's kid. And they loved it too, and he took their hands and shook their hands goodnight. And that big old trucker was as light as a feather as he turned to turn out the light. Then he went to the fridge and grabbed a beer and kicked his work boots off. Sat back and squeezed his old lady's tit and thought, there really is a God. Then he heard a noise from the young bloke's room, so he went up and peeked inside. And his heart near burst right through his chest, his singlet stretched with pride. 'Cause there was his kid at the end of his bed, grabbing an imaginary wheel, shuffling the gears and pumping the air brakes. Imagine how it must have made him feel when he heard him say, I want a big rig like Daddy's got. I want a big rig like him. So dear sweet baby Jesus, when I'm grown up and I'm big, I want to burn rubber like my old man. I want a big red rig like his. Send for Jesus, over and out. See ya, the trucky's kid. Can't little buddy, gotta shut her all down, gotta get a little shut-eye in. And where's your little mate? And the voice from the cupboard said, here I am. Then out from the cupboard stepped the other little bugger, cuddling his son's teddy bear. So the trucker picked him up and he gave him a hug and said, now what are you doing in there? Well, I knew he'd be away for a while interstate, so I waited till he pulled out of sight. Then I sneaked out of bed and grabbed a hold of his teddy and crawled into the cupboard to hide. And I was about to poke the stuffing out of it, like me daddy does all the time. Call round your house whenever you're away and fuck the arse off your missus while you're gone. So let us pray. I want a big rig like Daddy's got. I want a big rig like his. So dear sweet baby Jesus, when I'm grown up and I'm big, I want to burn rubber like my old man. I want a big red rig like his. Send for Jesus, over and out. See ya, the trucky's kid. Send for Jesus, over and out. See ya, the trucky's kid. Back when we was growing up, we hung around the local pool, great for cooling off in summer, great for chatting Sheilas too. And me brother had birds flocking round him every time we went, so I asked him what his secret was, and this is what he said. Stick a potato down your babies, yeah, that'll get 'em in. Shove a spud inside your duds whenever you go for a swim. Just pop a Murphy down your surfy, son, and you'll be in like Flynn with a potato down your babies. Yeah, that'll get 'em in. So I pissed off out the turnstiles and shot down the veggie store and grabbed myself a Murphy, would have weighed half a pound or more. Then I shoved it down me babies, just like me brother said. Then this randy little rooster turned and struck in. With a potato down me babies, yeah, that'll get 'em in. A U-Butte Murphy down me surface. Now bring on all the women, 'cause with it swinging in the breeze, I reckon I'd be in like Flynn with a potato down me babies. Yeah, that'll get 'em in. I had no idea me brother's plan would work as good as that, 'cause when them Sheilas seen it hanging there, it stopped them in their tracks, 'cause it was bulging like a bastard as I strutted by the pool. But I just grabbed it, squeezed it, winked and said, hey, check me out, I'm cool. With a potato down me babies, yeah, that'll get 'em in. A whopping Murphy down me surface. Hey girls, topple over this. With that spud shoved down me duds, I thought that I was in like Flynn with a potato down me babies. Yeah, that'll get 'em in. Eyes were popping out like golf balls as a Sheila stopped and stared, and the blokes up in the grandstand all whistle, clapped and cheered. But me brother weren't too happy when he found out what I'd done. He said, you fucking little
little wanky, you're supposed to stick it down the front. Jesus, now look what's happened. Fuck you, all the Sheilas are shot through. And I'll never face me mates again, fucking thanks to you. I ought to duck you, fuck you, drown you, wring your fucking neck. Cause that potato down your babies is supposed to be your dick. Yeah, that potato down your babies is supposed to be your dick. Around the front, not around the back. How fucking stupid can you get? You got it hanging in your cossies like a fucking lump of shit. That potato down your babies is supposed to be your dick.
Right, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. And there'll be more football tactics and glory tomorrow. And until then, I will see you all again. Goodbye.